If this is your first time tuning in, please click that subscribe button down below. And remember, likes go a long way to help support the channel. Part of my weekend routine typically involves, on like an average weekend, Friday and Saturday nights, consisting of my wife and I watching Live PD, which starts at 6 p.m. Here in Arizona. And, during the week with work and everything going on, typically my wife makes dinner. And on the weekends, we try to just take a little bit of a break from home cooking. So Saturdays, I like to go to my favorite fast food joint. And, a lot of people down here in the Southwest would say by default, like In-N-Out or something like that. But my personal favorite is Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's is a place that, coming from the Northeast, I knew nothing about. And I remember I was at work the one day, and I smelled basically Texas toast, and I was like, man, that smells really good. What is that? What is that from? And somebody told me, oh, Raising Cane's. So I went and checked it out. Basically, all they sell is chicken fingers, and they are like fresh chicken fingers. So it's not like frozen crab chicken. It's like real chicken that they bread and fry like on the spot, and it's just really, really good. And they serve coleslaw with it and fries, and they also have just a really, really good dipping sauce with it. So when I found this place, I just kind of really fell in love with it. And the reason is that fast food places, it's just like there's a million different takes on burgers, and then you have like your chicken places for like chicken sandwiches and stuff, but it's all kind of like the same. And I don't know, I just feel like Raising Cane's is kind of like a unique, different kind of fast food, and it's really good for being fast food. So I highly recommend it. I love this place. So I'm going to go over there now and grab some dinner for the family. And you're going to say to yourself, well, you're on your bike. How are you going to get dinner for the family? That's what saddlebags are for. Not my first time doing it. But I do think I'm going to hit the drive-thru. I'm going to see how I can get some food here through the drive-thru and see how that goes. Mainly because any other time I run for food on the bike, it's you got to take the helmet off and then you go in, and places don't like when you walk in with a helmet on. They get kind of weird about stuff like that. So I've actually gotten yelled at going into a gas station before wearing my helmet. So I'm going to go through the drive-thru and give it a shot, see what happens.
Yeah, can I get 2 number 1s with no drinks?
Alright, 2 box combos with no drinks.
And an extra side of fries.
Alright, 1 extra order of fries.
And that'll be it.
Alright, 2 box combos with no drink and an extra order of fries. Give me 1612 at that second window. Thank you.
Thank you.
Box combos and order fries 1612.
Yep.
Ketchup?
No, thank you.
Alright, so there you go.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one.
You
Thank
too.
you.
That was much easier than I thought it was going to be. I kind of thought they might yell at me. They didn't even give me any grief. Thanks, Raising Cane's. So that's not my first time putting Raising Cane's in the saddlebag. It's being that it's chicken fingers and French fries, there's really nothing to leak out in it. The sauce theoretically probably could, but yeah, it works. There was one guy in there that kind of looked at me a little bit sideways. I'm sure they don't see a motorcycle every day, but you know, I kind of thought they were going to give me a little bit of grief. I do know, so back in my younger years, I do know a buddy of mine tried to walk through the drive-thru and was denied service because he didn't have a vehicle. Now it's time to get home and check out Live PD, which it is 5:48, so I have 12 minutes to get home and get my food out and start watching some TV and winding down for the night. You know, a couple of the things that I really love about Raising Cane's is it's different. It is not the same burgers and fries that has been done a million different which ways. Yeah, In-N-Out Burger is fantastic, Five Guys is awesome, all that stuff, but just burger after burger. And around here we have Portillo's, which is really good too, but they're just burgers. The idea of Raising Cane's chicken fingers and fries, it's something totally different. So I really love that about it. It's also just really good food. I mean, it's like fresh chicken breasts, breaded and fried. It's not just like frozen crappy chicken fingers. It's like really good quality stuff. I mean, they taste really, really good. And the French fries are really incredible too. So they're actually up there on my favorite fries of any fast food establishment out there. And then, you know, the owner, I've seen some stuff with him. I think he was on like Fast and Loud. You know, I've seen some other things with him and stuff. He's like, traveling the world and opening other locations. And I don't know, seems kind of like a real good, like, salt of the earth kind of guy. And, you know, I like places like that. And then the service too, you know, like you go to some of these other fast food joints and, you know, people just kind of seem like they're just waiting to get out of there and get on to the next thing. And I'm sure Raising Cane's is no different, you know, as far as I don't imagine a whole lot of people are starting there as a cook and assuming they're going to grow within the ranks of that company. But they don't act miserable. Everybody there seems pretty happy, and I don't know, it kind of means something. It's kind of the same like with In-N-Out. Everybody's happy there, and I don't know, it's kind of a cool thing. So as a customer, it's kind of always nice to go in and see everybody happy. So I don't know, just I really like the establishment. I think it's cool. This is not a sponsored video by any stretch of the imagination. You know, it's just me just saying, hey, I kind of dig this place, and I would recommend you check them out if you're around. It's you know, something different, and you know, it's different, it's cheap, and it's good food. So I highly recommend it. So again, thanks for watching. If this is your first time, please click that subscribe button down below, and likes go a long way to help support the channel. See you next time.